Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So 86% of you, when I checked this morning, voted for me to do this reading in the shed, so here I am. It's not as bright today, but it's really cleansing. You know, there's a lot of kind of dew around, so it's cleansing energy. It feels like things are changing. And it's so powerful because I've just been in to see George and he was watching something about kind of walls coming down, you know, like construction sites and, you know, walls coming down, demolition. And I was like, what a huge sign from a divine masculine that their walls are coming down, that they are opening their heart, that things are changing. And yesterday when I did that little short video where I pulled a card from the Lover's Oracle, we got this card, Secret Admirer. It says someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. And this is a real message for how your masculine is feeling right now. They're watching you. And nature is powerful. And that's another reason I wanted to come out here today. But so powerful how you receive the signs and the synchronicities about your journey. And this morning when I was eating my breakfast in the kitchen, next door I've got a shed. And I was just eating my breakfast and I looked up for a split second. And this squirrel just kind of appeared peeping over the top of this shed and then went back down again. And I was like, have I actually just seen that? Because squirrels are gatherers. And the squirrels gather information, they gather resources, they gather what they need. And I was just blown away. I thought that's a huge sign the masculines are watching the divine feminine. They're gaining the resources and the knowledge and the wisdom they need to move forward. So even if you feel like they don't care or they're not there or you haven't seen them for a while, they are your secret admirer. They're popping up. One of our soul sisters on the Guided by Angels group yesterday, and that's on Snapchat available for members, she was talking about how a stag creeped up on her where she was. And she looked up and there it was. And I was like, it's coming to you when you least expect it. Your divine masculine will approach you when you least expect it. When you're busy doing you, loving your life, enjoying yourself, feeling grateful and blessed, and the walls come down and then they magically appear. Because when you shine your light, when you're operating in love and power, you are radiant to your twin. And that light guides them home. One of our other soul sisters was talking about the comparison with Bella and Edward in Twilight. And obviously I talk about that a lot on the channel because, you know, real, true twin flames, no matter what. And how amazing it is when they go in the sun. You know, they don't burn up in the sunlight, they sparkle. And you sparkle in the sunlight. Your radiance, your light is your power. And you sparkle to your twin. And you sparkle to everyone else around you too. You have power. So you may see a squirrel today, possibly a stag or some other, you know, message from nature or sign. But you may see a squirrel that shows you your masculine is gathering the resources and looking at you. So I feel this could be them secretly watching you from afar, watching you online, keeping an eye on you, coming to you in dreams. You know, they're curious as to what you're doing right now. They're curious. And they're also giving me tears. Okay? Emotion today. So you're missing each other. You're feeling each other. And I have got a very special message as well at the end of this video for anyone who's lost their twin. So if your twin's passed away, stay tuned till the end because there's a special message there for you. But the message is, someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So this is clearly your masculine seeking you out. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to bring in the Lover's Oracle. I'm going to bring in the Twin Flame Soulmate Secrets Edition by Reina OG Tarot. And I'm going to bring in the Everyday Witch Tarot. So I've got 3 decks here today. So thank you, angels. So what's the energy around the connection today? Okay, the energy around the connection today. Okay, this deck's kind of bigger than my hands. There we go. So the energy around the connection today is friendship. Now, this is really special because this has been coming up. That's what we miss on this journey. We miss those conversations. We miss the chats. We miss the friendship. The friendship is the glue that holds it together. says nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. Now, how do you nurture that bond of friendship if you're in separation or you're not communicating, or if they are in a karmic situation? How do you do that? You do that by looking for the positive aspects in what's going on instead of looking for the painful things, or paying attention to that. And as I said, the sun's just come out very bright. So when you look for the positive things not only improve in your connection, but you feel better. Things feel brighter. Looking for things to be grateful for. The way they make you smile and laugh. The way that you get each other and nobody else does. Nobody gets you that way. And nobody certainly gets them that way either. So nurture the bond of friendship. That's what the connection's all about. And there may be an opportunity, especially I feel, not only over the weekend, but going into September to do this. Because the masculines are searching for you. They're popping their head up. They're coming out of the darkness. They're stepping away from the cave. They want to kind of see what you're doing. I'm just that's what they showed me with this squirrel. He just popped his head up and there he was. And if I'd have looked up a second later, I'd have missed it. And that's the thing. The universe never makes a mistake. Everything is meant to be in divine timing. It's all orchestrated and synchronized beautifully. So remember that if there's a delay in your connection or ever in your life, there's a reason. You're being protected. The angels know the way. The universe knows. So trust in divine timing. That's why it's so important this year with the Year of the Ox that we are flexible to things and we are adaptable to change. And we realise that with compassion, with patience and calm, the bond will strengthen and it will get stronger. So friendship is the glue that holds it together. And the angels are reminding you of that today. So what's the energy around the Divine Feminine? So I'm going to do each deck, okay? We're going to do each deck separately. So the energy around the Divine Feminines. Well, this is the card they guided me to. Let me just pick them back up, okay? So the card for the Divine Feminine here is the peace, the bird of peace. The kind of dove there. And you can see with the dove, you've got this beautiful light coming out behind you here. So this is like a halo, but it's also kind of this radiant light. This is like the sun that you carry around with you everywhere you go. And for the friendship, look at this, nurturing love, holding each other, being there for each other, supporting each other. That's what this connection is. That's why when you're in union, the bond is so strong, because yes, it's about the romantic love and the passion and the desire, but it's about being there for each other. You are a support system to each other. You are a power couple. You are a divine partnership of love. And that's why it will stand the test of time. And it will blast anything else out of the way. And any arguing or anything that's happened before union goes away. Before union, I had to deal with jealousy and, acting crazy and doing stupid things. And now in union, that just doesn't happen. If me and George have a blow up, say if we have a 2-minute blow up and we're arguing with each other for 2 minutes, because that's all we do. Okay, we never have huge arguments. We just look at each other and laugh. Because we think, what are we doing? How stupid is that? We just find it funny because we are each other's support system. So in other words, when you're in union, everything will flow. And this is what you're working towards right now. So know that you are the peace and the support in your twin's life. And that's what he's craving. That's why he's popping his head up and having a look what you're doing. It says new beginning. So Divine Feminine, you are being prepared right now for a new beginning. And the angels are showing you that's what's on the way. It says a new adventure awaits, and it really does. If you've been seeing goats, by the way, that's a sign of adventure. A new adventure awaits, a new chapter, a fresh start, better things ahead. So put the past behind you. It doesn't matter how painful it's been or, what's happened. It's grown you and made you stronger. What matters is now. It says embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So embrace this new beginning. Live your dreams passionately. Live every day to the full. Enjoy your life. We spoke about that yesterday. Being playful. Living through the eyes of love, not fear. Seeing everything like a child with magic and bliss and believing in this power. Because when you find your heart space, when you move into peace, and you're no longer stressing so much or worrying so much or overthinking, you find your calm. And that's surrender, and that's what the angels want you to know. So the message for the masculines today, what message do we have for the divine masculines? Okay, just want one card, there it is. Okay, they're flying out the deck there. Okay, for the masculines then, I've got 3 cards, so I'm going to take them because they're all together. So first of all, you can see the love. So we've had the friendship for the connection, and the angels are showing you that that is the glue, that's the bond, that's what's going to make it work, okay? That's the power. But the connection is passion and fire, and this is how the masculines see you, because they not only see you as your support, you know, that divine friend they can talk to, they can confide in, receive inspiration from, because you light them up inside, but they feel this amazing desire for you and passion for you they've never felt before. And it says sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. So you may not feel like your masculine treasures you. You may not feel like they put you as their priority, or even sometimes they care. You may think, do I even matter? But your masculine is saying to you, I treasure you. I treasure our sacred union, our sacred connection. And this is a huge sign that when you guys are in union, it's going to make up for all the pain, because he's going to honor you and he's going to treasure your relationship, because he'll know, you know, it's truly sacred. And he knows that now, but there is obstacles sometimes in the way. That can be his insecurities, own fears, a karmic partner, you know, something he needs to let go of to be free to be with you, to find his freedom. But all paths lead home. But the message coming through here is, when you are in union, and you will be in union, okay, don't let anyone put you off or think it's not possible or say it's rare, because it's not. Okay, I am proof, living proof that it's possible. And the angels are very clear, between now and 2024, twins all over the globe are coming into union. So your time is coming. Okay, whatever it is, it's coming. Trust in that. So when you are in union, he is showing you that he will treasure you. He will treasure you like a diamond, because you are a jewel in his life. And he's showing you, you know, he'll be making love to you, talking to you, you know, confiding in you, opening up to you with friendship, passion and love. We've also got the reflection. So look at this one, you know, it doesn't matter what distance is between you, you're always together. Okay, you're always together because you are one. And this is him coming to you. This is him keeping an eye on you. You know, I feel this is about dreams as well, feeling each other, knowing it. You know, somebody said, how do I know? Can you hear that? That sounds like an owl. It's not an owl, it's probably a pigeon, but they're giving me an owl wisdom. So he's gaining divine wisdom right now and knowledge. And somebody said to me, how do I know it's real? Okay, how do I know if he's with someone else, or, you know, he's distant? How do I know it's real? Because you feel it. You know your truth, and he knows it too. And he's feeling you energetically anyway. And I feel this beautiful blue is this shield of protection around the both of you, keeping you together as one. Nothing can break that. Nothing can get in the way of your love. Remember, in The Princess Bride, you know, we've got the saying that says, death cannot stop true love. All it can do is delay it for a while. And it's the same with separation. Separation cannot stop true love. All it can do is delay it for a while. And the delays are always necessary for a reason, to grow you, to heal you, to get you ready for the new beginning ahead, the new beginning with peace. It says emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. Did you hear the dog bark next door? That dog barking next door is loyalty. That's your masculine saying to you, no matter what I'm doing, no matter what's going on, I am loyal to you. Okay? Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life. Let me just close this door. Come I'm just tapping in with the masculine energy. Bear with me a sec. Do you know, it's amazing what they give to me during a reading, because the dog's barking there. I just felt like I needed to close the door and then open it again. And the masculines are kind of coming through saying, when I go within, when I hide, when I go quiet, I go within my own self. That's why I feel so cool in here, because this is George's man cave and he's a divine masculine. So obviously I'm tapping in with his energy, spending time in here, so I'm feeling what he's going through. And he was like, I closed the door. And it's really powerful because we've got a little lantern as well. And the lantern is like the hermit. Okay, and I've just picked that up. It's like the hermit and the tarot. So the masculines go within their cave and their emotions to work things out, to feel, to experience, to know, to feel their emotions. And emotions are a natural and necessary part of life. So even though they go in their man cave or their woman cave, when they go in their cave and the door's just blown again there, they always come out. They open the door. They find their way. So powerful. So emotions are a natural and necessary part of life. But they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So what I feel with this is, your masculine is kind of saying to you, please see past the illusion. If it seems like I've run from you or I'm hiding from you, I've just gone within. Okay, please don't resent me for that, because that space is healing me. And I will always come out of the darkness. I will find my way. I have the lantern, like the hermit, that's illuminating me. The angels are guiding me. Your light is shining and showing me my true path. So he's saying, you know, he understands that you will feel emotional about this connection when he's hiding from you, running, or he's in his own head. And he knows that that's also a natural part of the journey for him to go within. But he's asking you to clear your mind and don't let it cloud your vision, because he's loyal to you. And that's why the dog just barked there. Very powerful. We've also got, if you could do anything, what would it be? So the masculines are going deep within. They're thinking about you, okay? Because this is you. This is how they see you. Again, we've got that beautiful yellow energy, which is connected with the sunlight. And the masculine says to the feminine, you are my sunlight. If you could do anything, what would it be? So he's thinking about his future. He's reviewing his life. You know, when he's going in the cave, when he's shutting the door, he's working out what he wants. And the universe is saying to him, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. And the heart is the gateway to the soul. Now, you are one soul in two separate bodies. So the heart, what he feels in here, opens the door to you, because you're his soul. So the answer dwells in the heart. That's why they have to go within. That's why they need time. You know, when they seem to be disappearing from you or quiet, it's because they have to move out of the mind and the logic and the rational thinking into their heart and their love for you. So they are starting to kind of review things, to renew things, to bring in that new beginning. If I could do anything, what would it be? Well, they know in a heartbeat they'd be there with you, because you're their sunlight. So again, a big sign to let go and trust, because they are going to honour you and they're going to treasure you. And he's showing you that. As if you could do anything, what would it be? I would honour and treasure my relationship with my divine feminine, for it is truly sacred. And sometimes I have to honour my emotions, because they are a natural and necessary part of this journey to go within and work that out. But he also understands that that distorts your perception of what he's doing, and it clouds your vision of the future, because as a divine feminine, we panic, we stress, we take it personally, and we go into fear. And he's saying to you, please let go of any resentment, please forgive me, and understand that I was doing and I'm doing what I need to do. So this is also an apology coming from your masculine today, saying I'm sorry for what I've done. Very powerful. So what does he want to say to you today? Or what do we need to know? I've got 4 cards coming out at the back. Taking out what's jumping. No, okay, that one there, that's the one. So he's saying to you, I talk behind the karmic's back about you. So what this means is, okay, this doesn't mean he's gossiping or he's causing drama. It means he's thinking about you and he may be discussing you with someone else. So if he's in a karmic situation, because we've got this one as well, I talk about our connection to those close to me. So he may be confiding in somebody, especially if he's with someone else, about what to do, because he's trying to find the answer. He's finding the solution. So he's trying to understand it in, this kind of logical way as well as a irrational way in the heart. So he knows how he feels, but he's also trying to understand it, because the masculines try and find a solution in here. When it doesn't work, they have to find it in here, and that's why they run, that's why they go within. So he is actually discussing the connection with others. Okay, and this won't be all the masculines, but there is some here that are doing this, and you'll know because you'll feel it, and you'll think, I wonder if he's been talking about me to anyone. I wonder if he's been confiding to me, about me and anyone. And this doesn't necessarily mean your name and who you are, where you are, but, saying there's this amazing person, well, there's this girl, or there's this woman or this lady, there's this beauty, there's this guy. That's what he's going to be doing, okay? Well, there's this kind of situation I'm in that I'm trying to deal with. That's how he's talking, okay? I sometimes reject attention from the karmic. So big sign here, if anyone is stressing or worrying about a karmic situation right now, if they try and make advances on them, try and hold the hand or, kind of make love to them or be with them, they're not interested, okay? They're rejecting that attention. And they're kind of saying that to you. It says, I've been finding ways to access you. I'm not bothered about them. I don't want their attention. I want yours. And I've been trying to find ways to access you. And this is really interesting, okay? Because he's saying to you, you are the one. You are the one I want. And when that squirrel came to me this morning, that's exactly what I felt. He's been finding ways to access you. He's been looking you up online. He's been coming to you in dreams. He's been checking you out. Maybe he's been, if you live close to each other, he's kind of been around more in case he runs into you. I love you even at my worst. So he's saying to you, even when I'm being, dramatic and I'm causing issues and problems and, I love you even then. So he's saying, I love you through the worst of me and the best of me. You're so healing for me. And that's because you are the light. And when you're in your power as a divine feminine, in your divine feminine power, he feels it more than ever. It's super powerful. And he's saying, you love me at my worst. I love this because he's saying, I love you even at my worst. And he's saying, you loved me at my worst. You gave me nothing but unconditional love. And I knew you were it for me. So when you loved him anyway, no matter what he was doing, especially in the bad times, he knew at that moment that you were the one. You were it for me. Nobody else will ever do. He said, I wasn't used to that. I wasn't used to people loving me anyway, for me. Even at my worst, when I'm showing you the bad side of me and I'm insecure and I'm dealing with pain and I'm running away, you loved me anyway. And that was it for me. So he's really showing you today that, you heal his heart, his soul, you're the one. So what's the energy around the connection? I've actually been detaching from the karmic regardless how things seem. So there's a big message here about karmic energy. Now again, karmic could be a karmic partner, it could be a job, it could be an addiction, something that's kind of not serving their soul. And this goes for you too, because this is an energy card. So feminines, if you're dealing with a karmic energy too, and that could be the same for you, a job, a partner, a situation, you're detaching from it too. This can also be karmic feelings, in other words, negative behavior or negative thought patterns, doubt. You're detaching from it now, regardless of how things seem. And I feel for the feminine, this is regardless of how things seem around you, whatever the situation, you're now realizing that this journey is absolutely real. So for the feminine then, a few cards jumped out, they've jumped across the room here. So I'm falling off this, we fall off things, we fall off. to get back up. And if the camera's shaking, I am outside, so, things get shaky, baby. We pick ourselves back up. So it says, I've talked to relatives about you. So, your masculine is saying to you, I've been talking to people. Let me put this straight, okay? I've been talking to people about our connection. You may have been talking to people too. Not all of you, but some of you may have done that. Talking to relatives, talking to people you love, and they may be like, what is your problem? Move on. Why do you still feel that way? It's never going to happen. So remember, that's illusion. So you're learning as well, through the conversations you're having with others, to trust the journey. We've got your MILF material, okay? So this is also about that kind of cougar energy. This is a really funny deck, actually. I love the messages in here. Your MILF material. Maybe your masculine's called you a MILF before, okay? And we won't say what that is, I'm sure you know. That means someone they want to, spend time with. They find you very desirable. But this is kind of, if you are the older one, this is a message for you to understand that they desire you. They want you. They dream about you. They fantasize about you. They also fantasize about you being the mother of their kids, or if you're a guy, the father of their kids. Your MILF material. So they know that other people are going to look at you and desire you. And if you have got kids and, they're saying, wow, I bet people look at you and want you. So this is about you realizing no matter what age you are or what connection there is, if there's a gap or even if there isn't a gap, they see you as someone very desirable, that they wonder if other people want to. And maybe you're feeling sexy right now. Maybe you're looking after you, so you're feeling more desirable. So this is about you being desirable to them and others. I can't see my future with anyone else. And you're saying that, I don't want to be with anyone else. Maybe you've tried to move on, Divine Feminine, or, you've thought about having a future with someone else, but you just can't see it. You just can't see it. No matter how much you try to, you can't, because you know that they are the one. And that's completely understandable. And I want to spend the holidays with you. And, that's, I truly resonate with that, especially if they are in a karmic situation. The holidays, that could be Christmas time, Thanksgiving, could even be Valentine's Day, a birthday, or even a holiday, a real holiday, going somewhere together, having a vacation. I want to spend the holidays with you. I want to be with you. But I'm feeling with this one kind of like New Year, Christmas time. So you may be thinking about that. Are we going to be together for the Christmas period? And if you don't celebrate it, maybe you're thinking about the New Year, a certain festival or event. So you're wondering if it's going to happen. And the angels are asking you to trust, because when you are together, they will treasure you and they'll make up for the past. So we're going to bring the tarot in as well today. So what do we need to know for the connection today? Here we go. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, this is about movement, change, something coming in, an offer coming to you. This card can kind of symbolize inheritance or a lump sum of money, or, an increase in abundance as well. So it's showing you it's a more profitable time in your connection. There's prosperity coming into your connection, abundance. So everything you've been doing has been paying off. That's the energy I'm feeling with this card. So it's all beginning to pay off. Everything's falling into place. So the energy around the Divine Feminines, the Magician. So the reason it's starting to pay off and results are coming in for you, even if you can't see them, you're going to feel them. And that squirrel popping the head up is because you are working on you. You're becoming the Magician. You're learning, you're understanding, you're gaining wisdom and knowledge. You're putting things into practice. And today's daily angel reading was practice, practice, practice. So every day now you're practicing feeling better, feeling stronger. Maybe you're doing meditation, or you're writing down your feelings, or you're doing gratitude, or you're doing something that's increasing your power. So you're in your Divine Feminine power here. Even in the painful moments, you learn to become the Magician, to handle your life, to handle this situation. For the masculines, we've got the King of Wands. Perfect message, because the King of Wands is someone taking action. And look what he's doing. He's finding a solution. He's working it all out. So this is the energy they're in today. There's also two cards sticking out which I feel are extras. Look at this. We've got the Empress and the Devil. So the Empress is the divine feminine and the devil is the ego. So the only thing that's holding you back right now from each other is all the fears and stress. So this is about releasing those things and focusing on the love. Very beautiful. So really powerful message today saying your masculine is returning to you. Okay, he's popping his head up and he's moving forward. And if you want to know how to heal right now or what you've been inspired to know or do, I recorded a pick a pal yesterday that I've posted earlier. So check that out, and really beautiful messages coming through there. So it's going to be a powerful one. Okay, a very powerful one for you, because you're going to feel this energy where you feel he's watching you or you feel he's got his eye on you. And nature is going to show that to you. You may see the stag creeping up on you like it happened for our soul sister. Or you may see the squirrel popping his head up. Thank you to give me fear. So anytime you're in fear today, I feel the universe is going to give you a unique sign for your journey that's going to blow you away. So it may not necessarily be a squirrel or a stag. It's going to be something unique for your journey, because your masculine is saying to you, you are treasure to me. So I feel you may also see something connected with treasure, like a treasure chest or an Aladdin's lamp, or like a diamond or a stone, a ruby, a crystal, something of value. Because your masculine is saying to you, you are of value to me. I value you. You are special. And I'm making sure today that you're aware of that, because when we're in union, no matter what's happened in the past, I will treasure you, honour you, and the best is yet to come. Very powerful. So I have got a little bonus message here for twin flames who, are in a situation where your masculine has left you. Left you to transition. So if they've gone to the other side, okay, and I know the camera's moving around, I am outside, so bear with me, but when your masculine transitions and you're left here, okay, when your masculine passes away, it's painful. I mean, the reason I'm talking about this today is because when I'm doing channelings, the universe and heaven shows me, so I experience it firsthand. I either feel physically what you go through, or they give me some other sign. And this morning, this showed me in such an intense, powerful way, it blew my mind, okay? Because I always get up before George, because I'm the early riser. And I come downstairs and, I kind of made a drink. I took him one up too. And then I go up and have my shower, and he usually gets up then. And I went upstairs to go in, because I always give him a kiss before I get in the shower. I honestly thought he was dead. It scared me that much, because he was just lying there, and he was doing it to freak me out, which is, you know what men are like sometimes. They think it's funny or whatever, but it obviously happened to show me so I could talk to you about it. Because in that moment, the pain that went through me, and I've lost my mum, I've lost my dad, I've lost people in my life, the pain, it was like my heart stopped, okay, seeing him like that. And panic, sheer panic went through me. And I thought, what now? What now? That's the first thing that came in my head. What now? What do I do now? Where do I go from here? What's next? Why? All these questions. And it was like my heart stopped beating. And it took me a good 5-10 minutes when I was in the shower to actually compose myself. But no tears come, because it was like a numb feeling. It was the strangest experience I've had in a while. And I know the angels showed me that to help you to know that I understand what you're going through, or what you did go through at that moment. Because you may think, what about me? What next? Why? Because you feel like your heart has stopped beating. And my heart goes out to you. You are so strong and such a warrior to be able to cope with that kind of transition and situation. But it's part of your journey. Because your masculine has kind of ascended now to help other masculines in this lifetime to come together with their twin. So they are very powerful warriors, because they've been given that mission. And you've been given the mission to remain behind and help others to come to terms with things, to wake up, to help. Think how powerful you are and how strong you are for dealing with what you've had to go through. And as well, if anyone's continuing to watch this reading, and if you felt the pain and separation, it's nothing like the feeling I had this morning when I connected with, with thinking George had gone. It was like my own heart stopped beating, and I had to kind of resuscitate myself. Okay, obviously, he kind of started licking his tongue out and doing stupid things, and I just said to him, I said, don't ever do that to me again. Don't ever do that to me again. It was pain, sheer pain. It felt like a part of me had gone. So the angels want you to understand that you are not alone. You are understood. They understand your pain. They are there to comfort you. It's not over for you. It's just beginning. And, for the Divine Feminines today, we got the New Beginning card. So, when anyone passes over, we're given this kind of sense of peace by Archangel Azrael. And the angels are with you. Okay, you are not alone. The angels are with you. So find that peace within. And the message coming through intuitively, when I was in the shower and I was tapping in with the energy, is you were my life. You are my life. But I want you to be happy. And that's the message they're giving you from the other side. You were my life. You are my life because you are eternal beings. And death cannot stop true love. All it can do is delay it for a while. That's a quote from the Princess Bride. And they want you to be happy. And the pigeons just landed on the grass here. So I feel you're seeing birds. Because birds are messengers too. Angels are messengers. But birds are messengers too. And they just showed me this pigeon. So maybe you're going to see a pigeon today. Or even a dove. Or, a bird that's going to come very close to you. Maybe even a butterfly, especially white butterflies, as a sign that you are loved. And they are saying to you, you were my life. In this lifetime, in this body, you were my life. But you are my life. Because time is illusion, this body is illusion. We are eternal beings. And I want you to be happy. So your twin is asking you to embrace the energy of what's going on and come to terms with it and to find peace. And the angels will help you. So I wanted to share that with you because, I understand now how it feels. I didn't before. I kind of empathise, but I never fully understood. And I feel that even if that helps one person, then I've done my job today. Have a great day, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.